Welcome back to the Playbook as we step into the gridiron time machine and we revisit the most electrifying moments of the 2022 NFL season. From records being broken to controversial moments, we'll take you on a thrilling journey through the year's top highlights that kept fans across the nation on the edge of their seats. Get ready to relive the pulse-pounding action that defined the NFL in 2022. The 2022 NFL season was a wild ride through its 103rd year of action-packed football. Kicking off on September 8, 2022, we saw the mighty Los Angeles Rams, reigning Super Bowl champs, stumble against Buffalo in the NFL kickoff game, setting the stage for a very unpredictable season. Fast forward to January 8, 2023, and the regular season has concluded, paving the way for an electrifying playoff season that started on January 14th and culminated in the epic showdown of Super Bowl 57 at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona on February 12th, where Kansas City triumphed over Philadelphia in a game that had us all at the edge of our seats. The 2022 season was a wild roller coaster of record-breaking moments and jaw-dropping plays. It was a season full of surprises. Lamar Jackson rewrote the record books with his rushing prowess. Justin Jefferson made catching passes look like child's play. And Patrick Mahomes set records faster than a speeding bullet. And let's not forget the Minnesota Vikings' epic comeback from 33 points down. With records falling left and right week after week, the 22 NFL season was a testament to the incredible talent and indomitable spirit of the players who make the game so unforgettable. Jason Myers from Seattle led the scoring brigade with a whopping 143 points, while Justin Tucker of Baltimore was the field goal maestro with 37 successful kicks. Touchdown king Austin Eckler from the Los Angeles Chargers found the end zone 18 times, and Josh Jacobs from Las Vegas ran his way to 1,653 yards. Patrick Mahomes of Kansas City unleashed 250 passing yards, firing an impressive 41 touchdowns in the process. On the flip side, Davis Mills from Houston and Dak Prescott from Dallas earned the dubious honor of leading the interception charts with 15 apiece. Tua Tagovailoa from Miami was the passer rating champion, notching an impressive 105.5. Justin Jefferson of Minnesota was like a magnet in the receiving department, snagging a whopping 128 passes for a mind-boggling 1,809 yards. On the defensive side, Foye Oluokun from Jacksonville was a tackling machine with 184 combined tackles. And when it came to punting, Ryan Stonehouse from Tennessee booted the pigskin an astonishing 4,779 yards with an average of 53.1, making him the punting kingpin. And let's not forget the sack master, Nick Bosa from San Francisco, who brought the heat with a jaw-dropping 18.5 sacks. Continuing on the roller coaster of NFL headlines, the 2022 season had its fair share of off-field drama. Former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores made waves on February 1st when he sued not only the NFL, but also the Dolphins, the New York Giants, and the Denver Broncos. His lawsuit shook the league, alleging racism and violations of federal employment law, and that his interviews for coaching positions were nothing more than a charade to meet the Rooney Rule requirements. But that's not all. Flores dropped a bombshell by claiming that during his time with the Dolphins, team owner Stephen M. Ross put pressure on him to intentionally lose games. The incentive? A cool $100,000 for every game he lost. All in the name of snagging better draft picks for the following season. When Flores refused to play along, Ross allegedly showed him the door. And the lawsuit doesn't just seek damages, it aims to bring about changes in how the NFL handles hiring, retention, termination, and pay transparency for coaching and executive positions. But controversies did not cease there. In a shocking turn of events, then Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson faced serious sexual assault allegations in March and April 2021, with a staggering 22 massage therapists accusing him of misconduct. Fast forward to March 11, 2022, a grand jury decided not to indict Watson on criminal charges related to harassment and sexual misconduct. However, he still had to navigate through a minefield of 22 civil lawsuits, many of which alleged sexual misconduct and assault after being cleared of criminal charges. Watson found himself in New Jersey. He was traded to the Cleveland Browns and inked a jaw-dropping, fully guaranteed 5-year, $230 million contract with them, marking the most guaranteed money in NFL history. But the saga continued with 2 more accusers joining the lawsuit in June 2022. Watson decided to put an end to the legal battle by settling 23 of 24 lawsuits in July and August. However, on August 1st, due to all these allegations, Watson faced a 6-game suspension to kick off the 2022 season, courtesy of Judge Sue Lewis Robinson. The NFL didn't stop there. 2 days later, they appealed the suspension, aiming to extend it to at least a full season while seeking a hefty fine and requiring Watson to undergo treatment for his behavior. The appeal landed on the desk of former New Jersey Attorney General Peter C. Harvey. And speaking of drama, the Miami Dolphins found themselves in hot water on August 2nd after a 6-month independent investigation led by Mary Jo White and a team of lawyers. The Dolphins were hit with a penalty of forfeiting their 2023 first-round draft pick and 2024 third-round pick. The reason? Violating the league's anti-tampering policy on 3 separate occasions from 2019 to 2022, involving impermissible conversations with quarterback Tom Brady and coach Sean Payton, both of whom were under contract with other teams. Dolphins owner Stephen M. Ross felt the heat too, as he was slapped with a $1.5 million fine and a suspension until October 17th, with strict limitations on his involvement with the team. Vice Chairman, limited partner Bruce Beal faced a $500,000 fine and was barred from attending any league meetings for the remainder of the 2022 season. In a completely different arena, the Denver Broncos were at the center of attention on August 9th, when league owners gave a unanimous approval for the sale of the franchise. The trust of Pat Bowlen handed over the reins to a group consisting of Rob Walton, Kerry Walton-Penner, Greg Penner, Melody Hobson, Condoleezza Rice, and Lewis Hamilton for a staggering $4.65 billion. The Broncos' ownership shuffle was another twist in the NFL's ever-evolving storyline. However, one of the most remembered events will always be the one of Damar Hamlin. In a Monday Night Football showdown between Buffalo and Cincinnati during Week 17, Buffalo safety Damar Hamlin faced a life-threatening situation that sent shockwaves through the league. On January 2nd, while the game was in full swing, Hamlin collapsed and lay motionless on the field after making a tackle on Cincinnati's T. Higgins. It was a harrowing moment that brought medical staff rushing to his side near midfield. They immediately initiated CPR and used a defibrillator on Hamlin before swiftly transporting him by ambulance to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. The grim diagnosis revealed that Hamlin had suffered a cardiac arrest, and his condition was deemed critical. The game came to an abrupt halt. Both teams were retreated to their locker rooms. The incident occurred with 5:58 left in the first quarter, with Cincinnati holding a 7-3 lead. Amidst the uncertainty, reports circulated that play might resume after a 5-minute warm-up period. However, the game remained in suspension, and the NFL denied any plans to force the teams to finish the game that evening. The ordeal continued for over an hour after Hamlin's injury, and finally, the NFL made the call to postpone the game until further notice. Amidst the whirlwind of the NFL's 2022 season, Patrick Mahomes emerged as a true luminary. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback orchestrated an extraordinary campaign, astonishing 5,250 yards and an impressive 41 touchdown throws. His feat of achieving the most touchdown passes in a player's first 75 games, remarkably accomplished in just 72 starts, added a golden feather to his cap. However, this season was not without its share of controversies and twists. Legal battles, such as the lawsuits involving Flores and Deshaun Watson, cast a shadow over the league, challenging its commitment to fairness and inclusion. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins tampering scandal, resulting in fines, suspensions, and draft pick forfeitures, stirred the pot of controversy.